Good Sunday morning, my friends. I slacked a little bit and I have not been vlogging. Are you shaking your head at me, Game?
No.
What are you shaking your head at?
I don't know.
So, let's break down Deadpool. It was good. It was funny. However, the language was very strong.
Yeah. Not for kids.
So, not for kids. Definitely that's what earned its R rated. And there's a lot of innuendo.
Yeah.
So, but it was funny.
Yeah.
Gave us some good chuckles. And we went to Sam's. And I did get to both Ulta and Sephora. We got to Shields. Lots of running around.
Yep.
Yep.
It was a full day, definitely.
It was a full day. There's
But
no.
we got everything accomplished.
We did get everything accomplished. We came home and watched a little TV.
Yeah, we even got some of that accomplished.
Yeah. We had a little backup on the DVR. And there's a house in town that we are kind of interested in. And there's an open house today, but it's not till noon. And we're already done with church and our grocery shopping, and it's 11:15, so it wasn't enough time for us to, we didn't want to just, kill a whole hour of time in town. No, did we? Well, you did.
I could have followed something.
I didn't want to kill a whole hour of time. I have things to do. I gotta film a lemon bar video. Anyway, we can just schedule. I'm friends with the realtor, so we can just schedule a time to go see it if we want.
I'm friends with the guy that actually has the listing, so I can schedule a time when we want to go see it.
Okay then.
There you go.
So yes, we are both friends with both of them. But he sees the one realtor regularly and more often than I see my friends. So anyway, the point of that is we might go take a look at it. But it's across the street from the Missouri Synod Lutheran.
Probably the biggest church.
Yeah, we actually refer to it as the big church. And it's busy. There's a school there as well. And we have a feeling that's what, because it seems like a lot of house for a really inexpensive price. But, I just feel like, that there's a lot going on there on a regular basis. So we're not so sure about that. To go from where we are to that, we're not so sure. But we thought it might be kind of fun to look through it anyway. So, I don't know. We'll let you know. At any rate, we're headed home. I'm back to groceries.
I might go back through it today.
Yeah, Bob might go through it today because he'll be able to know if it's even worth taking me to. Because I am pretty picky.
I gotta get out of the house. There you were videos to film and crap.
I have one video to film, and you were going to get out of the house anyway.
I was?
There's a gun purchase possibly happening. Anyway, we'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, what time is it? I just finished. It's 1:30. I just finished on the lemon bar video. You can see it. I tried to clear everything off of my counter so that it didn't look so cluttered, but now back here is a cluttery mess and I need to fix that. But while I was waiting, I was editing. I'm gonna have some coffee. While I was waiting, because I was Snapchatting about the fact that I can put some of this back, about the fact that I couldn't do anything in between, because all the things that I need to do today, some of the chores I need to accomplish, need to be done in the kitchen, and I had to keep the kitchen you know what I mean? I was waiting. Anyway, the point of that is that I started editing the vlog from late last week and then Saturday, and I'm going to go finish that first before I start any other projects. But anyway, I'm going to put some of my kitchen back together and make some coffee in the meantime. Alright, I thought I would show you guys what's going down here. My counter, just an array of things here. So first off, I'm making focus. Come on. Four of the overnight oatmeal that I make. And what I do for that is a 1/4 cup of equal parts. So I do a 1/4 cup of quick oats, a 1/4 cup of unsweetened applesauce, which is this. We make it ourselves. And then a 1/4 cup of water. And in here, I'm just going to put now some pumpkin pie spice, just however much you want. Mine's almost gone. And then, so this will be good for 4 mornings next week, which is good. I have to plan it. I need to be able, as you guys know, in the morning I'm trying to do as many things as I possibly can, and so I need to be able to just grab and go. So, I'm prepping those. Then I have vegetables that I'll be prepping for the week. That's here and here. And I just cut those up. You guys have seen me do that a million times. And then at Sam's yesterday, I got a big thing of cottage cheese because I eat about a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of this every day. It's good protein for me. Well, for anybody, but I like to have it because of the protein. And then you guys have seen before, maybe if you're new, welcome. Welcome to my crazy. I cut up tomatoes into that, and I really like that. And then I put some sunflower seeds, some dry roasted sunflower seeds on top of it for a little crunch, and that sometimes is my lunch. And then this is for taking to work. I got some sharp cheddar and then this Colby Jack cheese. So I'm going to cut those up, and then I'm going to cut this and put it on a plate and bring that into work. Then I'm going to get a veggie tray on my way into work tomorrow, and I have chips and salsa. And then, whoops, I don't need that to be there. That's Bob's sandwich. And this is just a little bit of chili that we had left that I'm going to put into a smaller container, or 2 smaller containers actually, as I look at it, for my lunch or Bob's lunch, doesn't matter. So that's what I'm doing right now, is getting some lunch prep, and then I'm going to start working on some dinner prep for the week, I think. I know we're having spaghetti today. Oh no, tomorrow is brats. Bob bought some brats when he was at the meat market not that long ago that he really wants to have. So actually all I have to do is then prep the spaghetti for later, which just means that I'm going to take hamburger meat, brown it up with some spices and stuff in it, and kind of make it taste a little more like sausage. Yeah, so I'm getting there, and I'm going to be able to sit down here in a little bit and enjoy some of the afternoon. Alright, so I was putting the cover on this one. I thought I would just show you. So again, this is a 1/4 cup of applesauce, 1/4 cup of oats, 1/4 cup of water, little pumpkin pie spice mixed all together. And then I just put some frozen blueberries on top of each of them. You don't have to. You could just do it without the blueberries. And then I'll just heat it up when I get to work. And it's just the perfect breakfast, and it's all ready to go. I've been having so much yogurt lately that I was just ready for a change. So that's the oatmeal. All right, so cottage cheese with tomatoes for a couple of days. And I'm going to cut up some vegetables. And over here, I'm hard boiling some eggs. The key is to be prepared. The key to all things is to be prepared. Whether it's trying to be a little healthier, whether it's trying to save some time, be a little more organized, prepare. If you spend a little bit of time preparing, it'll save you a lot of time down the line. That's what I think. I was going to show you guys. I got these tomatoes at Sam's, and I'm ready to break into them, but I need to use up the ones I have first. But don't they look good? I mean, look at them all. They look so good. I'm just ready to break into them. But I have to use up my other ones first. You know. So I just peel the eggs, and then I put 2 in a little bag so I can just grab those as well. It's 4:30. I'm finally doing this. Sitting down, feet up. I'm about to show you my face with a mask on it. Don't be scared. I'm doing this. This is a Nature mask, which I really like their brand. This is a tea tree one, though. I don't love the smell of it, but I have it, so I thought I would use it. And it's supposed to like be calming and anti-inflammatory. And since I've had that kind of weird stuff on my forehead, I thought, what the heck. It is better, but anyway. So yeah, I thought I would show you. I'm finally sitting down. I'm exhausted, but you know, I got a lot accomplished. Good morning, my friends. It is just about 7 o'clock, and I need to run to the store yet, so I have to make this check-in quick. Up for the day quickly is nothing spectacular, and everything I'm wearing is as old as the hills. So these are Vince Camuto leggings. I love these. I get them at Nordstrom, and I always get them when they're on sale in July. This is that side zip sweater that I bought last year, like in a bajillion colors, from Lane Bryant. These boots I think are from Avenue. Again, old as the hills. Sony scarf, Stella and Dot. Bracelet, and then Irwin Pearl earrings. I think that's everything. My hair today, good gravy, you guys. Good gravy. I just gave up on it. I was like, I'll just put a few curls in it and it'll be fine. Today is a fresh washed hair, and it just was not, it was not doing what I wanted it to do. I should have pulled it straight. Anyway, so I've packed up here. I have my little lunch thing packed up and ready to go. And in here I have some cream for work, and then chips and salsa, and the cheese and sausage I cut up yesterday. I got the lemon bars ready to go. I just need to go get a veggie tray. And that will be that on my, I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see or not. I never know how lighting looks until I watch it back, but on my eyes today, some Bobbi Brown shadows. I pulled out some of my, well, I pulled out all 3 of my little Bobbi Brown palette things. And this is one of my favorite combos on my lid. It's MAC Paint Pot and Rubenesque with Bobbi Brown Rose Gold over it. And then Rich Chocolate, I think, is the shade that I use to deepen things up. A little taupe in the crease and ivory on the brow bone. Love. Love, love. I forgot how much I love that rose gold shade. Anyway, that is a really, really short check-in. Although I did want to say, I've been running around this morning, can you tell? Whew! The Walking Dead was good, but weird all at the same time. I don't know. It's so hard to follow up the episode from last week, but anyway. Yes. But right now, I gotta go to work. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning, and I'm just looking as the sun is coming up. I say that in quotes because there's no actual sun. It's another dreary day. It's foggy, foggy, foggy. So I'm gonna get out of here. It's 6:30-ish right now, give or take. And I don't know, whoops, something on my scarf. I don't know what the roads are going to be like. Bob, when he left this morning, said to be careful because he thought that they were going to be like fog ice. You know what I mean? Anyway, this boring, really boring. Now your daughter's jeans. These ones have a little butt interest. And these are those boots from Lane that I've been wearing all year. This is a sweater. You can't really tell, but it's a burnout. It's from Calvin Klein. I think I got it at TJ Maxx, something like that. And this is one that is a men's sweater. I think it's a men's large. And then this scarf I bought on clearance at Neiman's. I think I talked about this before, or maybe I showed it in a haul. I don't know. But it was like $100 and some scarf that I got for like $20 or something like that. So that was pretty. And these are just studs. These are I need some more sleep. So just black stud earrings that have a little bit of texture to them. And then my Pandora bracelet. So nothing really exciting. Oh, and fragrance today is Chanel Chance. And it is just a little sample that I had. So yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, I was going to show you guys a couple of things that I got. My friend Shawano, who I will try to remember to list her name here, her Instagram name, or not, well, she does have an Instagram, but her Snapchat, she's really active on Snapchat. I just had to pause for a little sneeze fit. So anyway, I was sending her a package of something, and she sent me one. We got them on the same day, which is funny. But she is insistent on me trying the Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks again. Because if you guys have watched me for a while, you know that I tried one. I didn't like it at all and returned it. This is the one in Manic. And then she sent me these cute little lip Band-Aids. I didn't know they were Band-Aids. She had to tell me what they were. Super cute card that she stamped. I used to stamp too, so I very much appreciate this. I totally have this ribbon, by the way. And then she's a lash girl, beyond all lash girls. And if you saw me on Snapchat, you saw how excited I got over these ones. So so first these are the Red Cherry 42s. And then these are Inky Minky White Lies. And she loves these. She's worn these forever. By the way, Chanel does have a YouTube channel. She posts kind of here and there. So I'll list that below. But so these are White Lie. So I can't wait to wear those. And then I've not tried any of the Vegas Nay ones yet. So these are the ones in Easy Elegance. And then she also sent me a little Bite Lush lip wipes. And then I was just about out of my Laura Mercier Amethyst. So this came at a really good time. And then also, I'm going to show these in the haul too, but Beauty Junkies came out with a new contour set. And it comes with these 4 brushes and this sponge, which looks kind of like the Real Techniques. Did I say Real Techniques? Beauty Junkies. I have Real Techniques in my head. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Anyway, this kind of looks like their sponge here. So it all came in this bag, and this sponge, and then these 4 brushes. So somebody was asking me last night on Snapchat, if I can get this off of here, about this one. This is kind of like the F35 from Sigma, but not quite. And it's round like that. It's not quite as full, I wouldn't say. And she said, well, she had the elf one, you know, the flat elf one that's kind of like that. And I would say it's kind of a cross between those two as far as density. That's kind of what I told her. And then this one is a duo fiber. It's just called the Pro Duo Fiber. Nice and soft. And then this one looks really intriguing for bronzer, and I think particularly maybe cream bronzer. It's the Pro Sculptor. So it's pinched. You can hopefully kind of see the density there. I'll show these in a haul, but I just thought I would share. And this is the Pro Detailer, which, are you going to focus for me? I can't get it to really focus up close on this. I'm trying, but it's kind of a dual fiber, but a small, little tiny, small dual fiber. And I think this one's kind of unique. I don't think I've seen a brush exactly like this. MAC has one kind of similar, but I don't think I've seen one exactly like this. So anyway, and then I think these are their new, I'm not positive if these are their new sponges or not, because they were sort of formulating their sponges, or maybe this is the one that is. I'm not sure. I have to check with her because this just came yesterday. But so a bunch of different sponges as well. The other thing I wanted to share with you guys, and I'm not going to say her name because I didn't ask her if it was okay to say it or not. But a subscriber of mine whose name I recognized immediately, she comments a lot, we comment back and forth. And she sent me a package that had the coolest, let me flip this over so that I'm not sharing her. She wrote on this paper, I don't know where she got, oh, let me see, this side? Okay. One of them is two-sided and one of them is single-sided. So this is what the paper looks like on the back. And she wrote me a big, long, you know, like letter with lots of information about herself. I just love that. I love getting to know you guys a little bit better, but this paper is just so cool. I don't know if she made this or what. It's just cool. Anyway, it's the little things. She also printed out some pictures of her and her family to send to me. This woman has some style. Let me tell you what, she is a stylist. But yeah, I really enjoyed seeing those pictures. I just want you to know that. So, I obviously will send her a note and stuff, but sometimes I think it's nice to acknowledge them in video so they can see my face. And then, so she sent me some of the Chanel, like sample size Chanel skincare that she uses and loves. And then she sent me this, and you guys, I went back and forth about buying this for my birthday, and then, you know, I was like, just buy it. And I was like, you know what, anyway. So when I opened it up, it was one of those moments. So I will show you here. I remember screenshotting this and sending it to a friend when I got the email that this was going to be coming out, because I just think it's so stunning. I don't know how I can show you here. Oh, there. So it is very carefully flip this over. Oh boy. It's in French, mostly. All right, so that's what it is. Pearls at Fantasies. I don't know. I took French, which is really sad. That I can't pronounce it. I mean, not that I took French. So it's just so stunning. I cannot wait to play with this. So thank you. Like I said, I will be messaging her, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. And then another subscriber, a lot of you guys sent me birthday cards, which was so sweet. Thank you so much. It just really made my day. And I think I addressed this in a vlog, and if I didn't, I'm sorry. I think I did, but for those of you that sent me sympathy cards when my cousin passed away, I really, really appreciated that. I was so like stunned and surprised and touched that you would do that. So I wanted to say thank you for that as well. It's so weird to me that all fell around the same time as, you know, when my aunt passed away a couple years ago. It's all the same time of year. I'm starting to think that my birthday is a curse. Anyway, another subscriber, and again, I'm not going to say her name, sent me a really sweet birthday card that she wrote in, and then also sent me a CD, and it's called Need to Breathe, Rivers in the Wasteland. And I've not heard, I don't think, of this at all, so I'm going to stick that in my car and give that a listen. I need to work on my thank you notes. And I got a really cute Valentine as well from Kat, is her name. I probably could say first names, but I don't know. I want to be careful of what people do and don't want me to share. But Kat sent me the cutest Valentines with some cute little stickers and that sort of thing. Well, those will be fun. I'll use those for like birthdays probably in my I don't do planner like people do planners. I don't do planners like that because that's just too much for me. But I do like to put kind of stickers on days that I'm trying to remember. So anyway, thank you guys so much for that. You never, ever, ever need to send me anything, you know, cards, gifts, anything. And I just really appreciate it. So, all right, I'm going to back up and get out of here and go see how I fare in the fog. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday morning. It's a little bit later than normal. It is 7:30. And that is because I am doing the Junior Achievement Business Challenge today. And if you guys don't, most of you know that I've been involved with Junior Achievement for a long time. I'm not in classroom this year. I wasn't last year either, just some logistical things. And then the teacher that I work with actually is out of classroom. He's still teaching, but he's not in a classroom this year. So what that means is that what the business challenge means, it's something that happens, it's a day-long process. All the kids that are in it have had to go through something called Junior Achievement Titan. And basically, it's a game, or like I don't know what you would call it. So, it's a game, but it's for school. And it's online, and you go through, and each round, they play many, many rounds. Each round is like a business quarter. And they're actually running a business, so they have to make decisions on inventory, pricing, R&D, marketing, that sort of thing. And I've done this for quite a few years now. I don't even know how many. When I was on the board, this was the committee that I sat on, was the Business Challenge Committee. And I just really liked it. And they even though I'm no longer on the board, they invite me back every year to, I work with another business leader in the community, and he and I kind of tag team emceeing the event. I do a lot of the kind of fun kind of stuff in between rounds, and he and I do that together. Anyway, and then I also handle the marketing piece. And this year there's some disorganization. In the past we've done Twitter as the marketing piece. They actually have to do an activity. Anyway, I was talking to the gal the other day when she called, and I said, so anyway, what it boils down to is that the committee didn't plan a marketing piece this time. Normally, they plan it, and then they tell me what they want me to discuss. And they didn't plan it, so she and I kind of worked on something. I think we're going to have them design, I think what she landed on, because she actually works for Junior Achievement, is that they're going to design a logo for this thing. The thing that they are selling is the hollow generator, is what it's called. And so they're going to have to design a logo for their company, and then I'll judge that and talk about, some things that were good, some things that could have been worked on the different logos, that sort of thing. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today. That was a really long explanation. So it's 7:30. What's the point of that? And normally I would already be at work. So I thought I would show you outfit of the day. I clearly had to not wear jeans. Well, actually there's no requirement. I just feel like it's a little more professional. You want the kids to see you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so I am just wearing all black, really, aside from my accessories. So black pants, these are those black booties that I've had for over a year now. Black blazer from Lane Bryant. I think the slacks are Lane Bryant as well. This is just a cami from Target, not that that matters. And then scarf is from Etro. Let me show you guys. I'm sure you've seen it on me a million times, but it's just one of my favorites. It's kind of like makes a little bit of a statement without too much of a statement. I don't know. I just really like it. So yeah, so I just kind of added a little color with scarf and earrings. And on my eyes today, again, I've learned, if I stand up really close to this, you can't see. We'll see how this one ends up looking. But I have my palette, the Get Your Game On palette, which is, by the way, if you guys are interested, you can pre-order it right now on their website. I'll link it below for you guys. And it's $39.50, and it ships somewhere between the 12th and the 17th of March, I think. But anyway, and then this is Chanel Light Rose with that double intense. Fiona Styles, I can't remember. Maiden Lane. I had to go look. I couldn't remember yesterday on Snapchat either. I've worn it a couple of days in a row. I really like it. Okay, so I'm going to make some coffee to take with me. Pack up some, string cheese and that sort of thing. Some easy kind of grab and eat sort of foods that I can do in between rounds. And yeah, So I have a good amount of footage. I kind of looked at what I had last night. Oh, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for the positive feedback on the lemon bars. I don't think I've vlogged about it, so I'm going to show you. So a couple of people said, hey, you know, I liked the overhead shots or whatever. It's tricky when you don't have, so first of all, I have this, you know, I have this right here. That is kind of in my way when I'm doing, if I'm going to do a cooking video. And secondly, I don't have a person like that can help and do camera work for me, right? And I can remember on some of my older cooking videos, I would like go, like walk up to the camera and show it. Anyway, what I did was I took this camera, my vlogging camera, and I put it on my tripod that I use, just my little desktop tripod that I use for my beauty videos. And I set it, I Snapchatted about this, but if you're on Snapchat, you wouldn't see. I set it like right in here. And then, then I closed the door and that kind of held it in place. And then it looked down like at my KitchenAid. High-tech stuff going on here at the Game household. It was the only way I could figure out how to do it. And what I had to do in order to make sure that it was looking down where I wanted it to be looking down is I took my iPhone and I put it above the display on this phone and like switched the camera on so I could see where it was actually. It was amusing, quite frankly. It's too bad Bob wasn't here to see it all go down. All right, with that, I'm going to go. I hope that you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.